Hi there guys, so welcome back to the channel. As you can see today I'm with Gareth again, and we're going to go for the running service on the Hornet. But we're also going to test ride a couple of bikes today, so that's going to be cool. If you haven't done so already, please just drop a subscribe, just click that button, it takes a couple of seconds. I'm going to head off with Gareth now, we're going to head over to Honda Blackpool. So after about an hour's ride we arrived here in Blackpool. We're actually due to meet another friend of ours, Alex, who's coming up on his bike today. If you look over to the left, you'll notice it was bike delivery day, so new bikes there. No doubt we're going to go and have a look at that a little bit later on.
You think that's the same size as my monkey?
Yeah.
It's smaller than my monkey. You look ridiculous.
So unfortunately I didn't notice I'd actually left a bit of condensation on the camera, so there is some slight blur in here.
I do like it, I'd love to get one for Jack.
Yeah. Oh look, that's the Hornet with all the luggage on. That's what mine could look like with all the stuff on it.
Yeah. How big's that luggage? It's not a bad size. You wouldn't get a helmet in it, but it looks... it's a decent size. You could easily do a weekend away in it.
Yeah?
Guessing weatherproof cover, possibly?
Alright. Look, here's the bike I used to have.
Easy remove. The one you had for 2 weeks.
Three?
Oh, 3 weeks.
3 weeks before it was stolen. But that is a lovely colour, I approve. Oh, that's nice, that though. It's very nice. Hey look, we could come here after.
Yeah, come there.
Just chill out by the fire.
I've got to admit, I still think the Africa Twin's a good looking bike.
Yeah.
But the grass is good,
yeah.
Especially in the black. With this brushed sort of look.
It's nice that.
Love the bronzed engine as well. It's gorgeous.
Alex has arrived. Let's have a look. So what is it you've got?
Benelli 502T.
Nice. Very nice. It's brand new when you got it.
A couple of, I think, 2-3 month old when I got it. So
Nice.
very fun.
Look at that headlight.
Not a Ducati rip-off at all.
Let's do a quick walk around. Yes. It's nice styling.
Decent little machine.
And for those stat nerds among you, here comes all the specs for the bike, so if you might want to pause now.
Lovely.
So then they rolled out my toy for the day, which was the CL500 Scrambler. I was looking forward to riding this, because my first ever bike was actually a little 125 Scrambler. I then did have a CB500F, so it's kind of like a mix between the two. I'll be honest, I wasn't particularly sold on the looks of this bike. It kind of looks like a cross between a 500 and a Honda Rebel, leaning very heavily on the Rebel side, obviously. And Gareth had chosen to ride this for the day.
I'll walk round the XADV before we head out. 750 dual clutch transmission, so that's going to be a fun one. Never even ridden a scooter before, so it really will be a fun day.
So before when I said about it looked like a Rebel, that's not a diss to Rebel at all. I think the Rebel is a great looking bike for its style of bike. Really nice sound there, just firing the bike up. That's a nice engine. Very smooth on the gearing as I moved away. You can see the little yellow tag hanging out the side there. That is actually where the ignition is. Exactly the same spot as it is on the Rebel. And even then, just moving away, just realised how smooth the bike is. Really nice riding position as well with those slightly higher handlebars, just like they usually are on a Scrambler. As per usual here, we had to stop to decide where we're going to go, so me and Gareth just had a little discussion.
A few moments later.
So after much discussion as usual, while we stood there gassing like a pair of old men, we actually didn't see Alex on the other side, like going down the road, so we actually missed him. So being the proactive pair that we are, obviously more procrastination was needed. So it turns out Ziggy was right, because Alex did actually turn around to catch us up. Now we can set off for real. So my first impression of getting out on the real roads, brilliant from the off. Very, very smooth, very, very comfortable to ride so far. Nice little easy turn for this mini roundabout at first. Just want to just play a little bit. Warm the tyres up, as they say. Handles really well. Has that really nice Rebel engine sound as well. Definitely has a lot more in common with that bike than anything else. As we come into the roundabout here, again, just sails round the roundabout really nicely. And as we go on to this road, speed limit obviously went to 60, so we did open it up a little bit, so here we go. Again, no problems until we hit all these potholes. Now you'll notice the rear suspension really did have an effect on me. You see me bouncing up and down. I'm not exaggerating there. Exaggerating here a little bit, but you get the idea. I was trying to tell them behind what was going on. Gareth pulled up, and I was just trying to tell him what was happening, but it looks like he was having the same issue.
Do you know what this is as well? Look! Look!
Unless he was thinking out something else.
We're going straight over, aren't we? No, it's left. No, left. I thought it was straight over. So when you up. It was literally straight down the road.
So a slight debate on which way to go, which of course never happens with us.
When we looked at the map, it was straight over.
Right, that was enough shenanigans and delays. Let's just get going, no more now. I mean, to be fair to Gareth, it is only on very rare occasions that I am actually correct about directions, so everybody gets one.
I actually didn't hear you. Did you say, oh, it's not that way? Yeah, I was like, no, it is left.
So now we had a more concrete idea where we're going. We can head over to Lytham and Blackpool.
Alright, so we've just stopped at the Blackpool by the Pepsi Max big one.
You bought the wrong drinks!
Coca-Cola big one.
Yeah. Today's video is brought to you by Coke Zero.
Apparently not Pepsi Max.
No, not Pepsi Max. But yeah, it's a nice ride up to the coast.
I think so. Well, it used to be. It used to be sponsored by him, but
I don't think it is anymore. I don't know if it is.
The Revolution was sponsored by Iron Bro as well, wasn't it? At one point? Yeah.
Have you ever been on that? I've never been
The
on
big
it.
one?
No, I've never been on it.
Oh yeah. Wasn't it?
Really, really like the wheels.
Do you know in the modes, it actually has a problem with, so they do fully intend for you to be able to take it off road. I don't know how I would feel about that.
I don't like that.
I like that. It's like on the...
It's neat though, very cold though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like on the... on the...
Oh.
What's it?
Yes, I've
On the
wing.
wing. Yeah.
That's going to upload the strokes trying to nick another bag.
Yeah.
So very quickly, just while we've stopped, first impressions?
I am actually really, really impressed. Really impressed.
Second bike? Slash scooter?
Yeah. Do you know what? That's
They agree.
that's exactly what I was thinking. I'd never give up the wing. Love that bike. But as an everyday bike commuter, I genuinely don't think I'd be happier on anything else. It's really comfy, really responsive. That gearbox I'm well impressed with. Genuinely will consider it. If I swap the wing for a newer wing at some point, I would genuinely consider that gearbox. Really easy to use. To be fair, there were a couple of times when we were pulling up at lights and I was even thinking, do you even have to put the feet down because it was doing everything for me. You know, it's just really impressive.
That's good.
Really
It works
impressive.
for really slow speed then, because obviously we can ride out buttons.
I think really slow speed, it wasn't as good as a manual,
Yeah.
but
That's very rare.
yeah, realistically, when I say really slow speed, I'm talking sub 5 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Anything over that and it was fine.
Big gold wing in it everywhere, dude.
Guys,
I mean-
don't say I don't come prepared. Roll out the mini cheddars now as well.
I've got to admit,
Yeah,
thank you, Mr. Perino.
yeah. Hardcore biker snacks. Diet. I said Diet Coke. Coke Zero.
Smoke Freaker.
Zero.
They are. They're
Those
biker
ones.
flavour.
Yeah. Today's video is sponsored by Mini Cheddars
They do not have a ride.
And Coke Zero.
and Coke Zero.
And Pepsi Max.
Yeah.
Oh, and Honda.
So after that extended pit stop, we decided to head back to Honda. We did actually lose Alex here because he had to head home a little bit quicker, so he took a different route. My overall impression though with the CL500 after spending a couple of hours on it today, yeah, it's a fantastic little bike. It's really great for like an A2 license, or if someone wants a slightly smaller bike for their first proper bike. For me, there's a couple of little niggles, and when I stopped in traffic, for example, the foot pegs did actually dig into my feet. So when I was planting my feet in my natural position, they were sticking into the insides of my ankles. Small gripe really, but overall the bike is really smooth. It's a nice sounding engine. As you can hear here, it's just like the typical sort of like parallel twin, just that noise, very torquey bike. You see it overtaking that van, no problem there whatsoever. I'm used to something a little bit more beefy now, having the Hornet, but no, this bike, yeah, is great. Personally though, not fan of the looks. It does have a little bit of a personality crisis. And that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you very much for sticking around and watching if you made it this far. A big shout out to Gareth as always for being my gold wingman again and being the navigator. A shout out to Alex as well. So that's actually the first time we've been riding out with Alex. We have been planning that for a little while, so it's good to get him out. I'm sure we'll be doing that again soon. So safe riding to you all out there. Do the usual YouTube stuff just down below. And as always guys, remember to bike and just ride. See you for the next one.